What's up, my people? It's your boy Kada, and I'm back again. Welcome back to the channel Talk Over Coffee. Today is the second day of shooting, and we're gonna be talking about worry. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today, and most of the stuff that I'm gonna be talking about today is gonna be coming from Matthew chapter 6. Verses 25 to 28. That's where I'm going to be taking most of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. We worry about what we'll eat, but what I know is God is our source and He knows everything that we need. So there's no need for us to worry about what we'll eat, because God already knows that we need to eat. When we were given the Lord's Prayer, it says, "Give us our daily bread," meaning we need bread daily, and God knows that it's a need. So why should we worry about that stuff? We should be worried, because at the end of the day, worry is just secular. It goes like this. What do I mean when I say worry is secular? Let's say you start worrying about what you'll eat. Let's do an illustration, yeah. Let's say this is a circle or a loop. You know what a loop looks like? A loop is like that. So let's say our loop is starting from there. You won't worry about what you're going to eat. It's going to go like this. You worry about what you eat. It gets to that point, you're going to worry about where you're going to get the money. It gets to that point, you're going to worry about who's going to give you the money. If you're going to find it, then it gets to there. You're going to worry that you're going to be so hungry that you're going to die. And it's going to get to that point, and then it comes back again, and then it's like a loop, and it goes all over again in secular motions. And you don't solve anything by worrying like that. If you worry about what you eat, you're basically trying to say that God is not a good father, because He's going to make you go through hunger. He's going to make He's not going to be watching over you, and you'll be hungry. So you shouldn't worry about that. That's why you see a baby wakes up in the morning, just cries, and then the mom will feed it, because the mom knows that the baby needs to eat. That's the same principle with our Heavenly Father, who knows what we need, and He'll give us what we need when we need it. There's a difference between a need and a want. Stuff that we want sometimes is not good for us. When God is your source, you will not lack anything. You will not lack any supplies. So you just need to look up there, and you will be supplied with everything you need, because God is rich. God is a good father. If you know who He is, you will know what He's about to do and what He will do for you. Okay, when you get to verse 26, it says, "Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow, nor reap, nor gather in barns, and yet our Heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they are?" When you look at the birds of the sky, they fly. Every morning they wake up in the morning, they're singing. I believe when they sing, it's a form of worship. They're happy. They're not sad. They're not worried about anything. As we wake up every morning, we go to sing for the Lord, worship the Lord, and everything will fall into place, into order. If you want to see a bird, you don't go looking for birds underwater, because they don't play underwater. When you want to see a bird, you have to look up to the sky. So I believe when you consider the birds of the air, you always look in the sky to see them flying high. Birds are always on that higher altitude. So when you want to observe the birds, like it says in that verse 26, it says, "Observe the birds." If you want to observe the birds, obviously you're gonna look in the sky. And when you look in the sky, that's when you're gonna see your bird. When you see the birds flying on that high altitude, at that same time you're looking into the sky, into the heavens, where your Heavenly Father is. Tell Him what you want. Tell Him the stuff that you need, and He'll provide it for you. Because that's why birds are always in the air, because they know that's where That's where the help comes from, And when they're flying up there, you see they're not worried about anything. They're soaring with the wind above the storms. That's what we're supposed to do as children of God. We're supposed to soar with the birds above all the storms that we face on this earth, and we're not even supposed to be worried. Wake up in the morning and you worship, you sing, make music unto the Lord. When you wake up in the morning, you hear the birds singing, and later on in the afternoon, you see them flying. They're happy. They're not worried about anything. And you at your house during this time, you're worried about what if I'm gonna catch corona? What am I gonna eat during this time of corona while we're locked down? Where am I gonna get the next plate of food? Where am I gonna get my next salary when I'm not even working? You're not gonna change anything by worrying, but you're just gonna stress yourself up. That's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna run out. And tomorrow morning, you're gonna wake up in the same situation. Which one of us has added an hour to their lives by worrying? So if you worry, you're not gonna add an hour to your life. You're just gonna be miserable, sad, and a whole lot of stuff that comes with worry. You'll be stressed out. And at the same time, you're stressed out, but you're not changing anything. You're not adding an hour to your life. You're not adding beard on your face. If you're a beard gang, you cannot add anything. And I'd like to close letting you know that God is our source. Your boss is not your source. Your job is not your source. Your partner is not your source. God is your source, because all of those things can be blown away by the wind and will be gone before you even know it. But only one thing remains, and that's God. He's your source, who will supply all your needs when you need them.